Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go. Listen closely to me, my child, because I have seen the heavy and silent sorrow you carry deep in your heart. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and the heavy weight of their choice is finally crushing their pride. They are waking up to the painful truth that they walked away from the greatest blessing I ever placed in their life. I know you have spent countless dark nights shedding silent tears and wondering if they ever think of your love. I am telling you today that their heart is breaking over the harsh reality that they let you slip out of their hands. Stay with me until the end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow to confirm their return. Right now, in this very moment, they are sitting completely alone with a deep feeling of emptiness that absolutely nothing else can fill. They look back at the beautiful memories you shared together, and they see how pure and profoundly kind your spirit truly was. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are crying out to me for a second chance. Every time they close their eyes to sleep, I gently remind them of the warm and loving smile you always used to give them. They are feeling a bitter coldness in their daily life because they foolishly pushed away the incredible warmth of your loyal presence. Do not turn away from my voice now, for by the end of this message I will give you the final seal of peace regarding their changing heart. They mistakenly thought leaving you would bring them happiness, but I have shown them only dry, empty, and barren roads. The deep and piercing pain of losing you is making them drop to their knees and cry out to me for forgiveness and direction. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and I am actively preparing their spirit to make things right. Jesus says, I have been working quietly behind the scenes, far away from what your physical eyes can see, to soften their stubborn and hardened heart. I stripped away their foolish pride so they could clearly see that abandoning your love was a massive and tragic error. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and their overwhelming guilt is driving them back to you. You might have felt sudden waves of unexplainable sadness lately, but that was just their own deep sorrow echoing quietly into your spirit. I am bridging the wide gap between your hearts right now, firmly pulling them back from the painful distance they foolishly created. Stay with me until the final minute of this message, because I am going to tell you exactly how they are going to reach out and speak to you. They have desperately tried to distract themselves with busy work and empty conversations with many other people. I made entirely sure that absolutely nothing they tried brought them any real peace, comfort, or lasting joy. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they miss your beautiful presence terribly. I clearly see the silent fear in your mind, the persistent worry that they have moved on and completely forgotten about your love. I tell you the absolute truth, they have not forgotten you at all, and their heavy regret is keeping them awake late into the night. Hold on and listen to my loving words until the end, because I will soon reveal the hidden thoughts they are currently too scared to speak aloud. They are constantly looking at old, cherished memories of you, crying softly over the past, and wishing they could simply turn back time. I am dealing directly with their conscience right now, breaking down the tall, stubborn walls they unfairly built up against you. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are completely desperate for your grace and forgiveness. The Lord says, I need you to trust me right now, because the beautiful path ahead requires your faith to be incredibly strong and unwavering. The sudden hurt they caused you was terribly deep, but I am healing your wounded spirit to perfectly prepare you for their incoming apology. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and I am guiding their mind as they draft their confession. You must choose to let go of your past anger so that your hands are perfectly empty and fully ready to receive this new blessing. If you tightly hold on to your bitter feelings, you will unintentionally block the beautiful and restored future I have lovingly planned for you both. Keep listening closely to my voice, because later in this message I will thoroughly explain the exact steps to clear your heavy heart. In the quiet middle of the night, they suddenly wake up reaching for you, only to sadly find an empty, cold space beside them. I intentionally let them feel that chilling emptiness so they would finally understand the incredible value of your constant, loving presence. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and the quiet silence of their room is absolutely deafening to them. They are nervously drafting apology messages to you in their mind, but deep fear and burning shame are holding them back from sending them. I am slowly giving them the required courage to finally face you and honestly admit how terribly foolish they were to walk away. Do not close this message early, because I am going to clearly tell you the final, unmistakable sign that their text or call is arriving. Every single time they hear someone mention your name, their stomach heavily drops, and a rushing wave of deep sadness washes over their entire body. I am vividly reminding them daily of the sacred, beautiful bond the two of you once shared in such perfect, lovely harmony. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they desperately want to finally come back home to you. Jesus says, there are tiny, unseen signs happening all around you right now, perfectly designed to prepare your spirit for their sudden and dramatic return. When you feel a sudden, unexplainable warmth in your chest, confidently know that I am actively comforting your weary, tired soul. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and that physical warmth you feel is my personal promise of restoration. When random, totally out-of-place memories of them suddenly pop into your head out of nowhere, it is never just an accident or a silly coincidence. It is my direct way of telling you that they are deeply thinking about that exact same beautiful memory at that very same moment. Stay with me until the end of this journey, for I have a powerful and moving final blessing to seal this connection forever in peace. I know the long days of waiting have felt incredibly exhausting, and you have often wondered if your faithful, honest prayers were ever truly heard. I have clearly heard every single prayer, and I have carefully kept every single tear you cried in a sacred bottle just for this exact moment. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and your long-awaited prayers are finally being answered. They are finally beginning to clearly see that the grass is never truly greener when you foolishly walk out on a true, God-given blessing. I have purposefully made their current path so frustratingly difficult that they have absolutely no other choice but to turn around and look back at you. Pay very close attention to my voice right now, because the secret I will share at the very end of this message will completely shock you. Their close friends and family members are noticing a dramatic change in them, a profound sadness that they simply cannot hide from the world anymore. I am making their deep regret completely visible to everyone so that they are painfully forced to confront their own terrible, foolish choices. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and their broken heart is fully exposed for all to see. The Lord says, I have deliberately removed all the toxic and confusing influences from their life that originally convinced them to foolishly walk away from you. The negative voices that once filled their head with foolish doubts have been completely silenced by my firm and protective hand. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are finally thinking with a clear, sober mind. You must remember that true healing is a necessary and important step before I can safely hand them back into your loving arms. I am carefully washing away the lingering pain of the betrayal so that you can look at them again with total peace and pure love. Do not skip away from this message, for I am about to reveal a hidden detail about their thoughts that will bring you instant comfort. They actually try to silently speak to you when they are driving alone in their car, softly whispering the heartfelt apologies they wish they could say. I safely carry those quiet, broken whispers straight to your spirit, which is why you sometimes feel their strong presence when you are completely alone. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and their soul is constantly calling out to yours. The foolish pride that once made them act so incredibly cold and distant has completely melted away under the heavy weight of their profound loneliness. They now see you as the shining light they carelessly threw away, and they are desperately wandering in the dark searching for your path again. Listen to me carefully through to the final minute, because I am preparing to give you a specific command on how to handle their incoming message. I am personally stopping any other romantic connection they try to desperately build, ensuring that no one else can ever comfortably fit into your rightful place. Every single person they meet feels entirely wrong to them, because I specifically designed their heart to only find true rest when they are with you. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they now know that nobody else will ever compare to you. Jesus says, I sometimes visit them in their deep dreams, vividly showing them exactly what their beautiful future would look like if they simply returned to your side. They wake up from these powerful dreams with tears streaming down their face, feeling an overwhelming urge to run directly back to you. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and my gentle visions are guiding them back to the right path. You have truly shown incredible strength by choosing to stand tall in your unwavering faith instead of hopelessly chasing after someone who walked away. Because you bravely trusted me and patiently waited on my perfect timing, I am bringing them back to you completely transformed and humbled. Keep your precious heart open until the final word of this message, because the specific sign I am giving you tomorrow requires your full attention. Their massive ego is completely crumbling down, and they are finally submitting their stubborn will to the beautiful plan I always had for your connection. They used to foolishly think they knew what was best for their life, but the bitter pain of losing you proved how terribly wrong they were. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are finally ready to do things my way. I am actively preparing your home, your quiet space, and your gentle heart for the incredibly beautiful moment when they finally step back into your life. You will soon notice a deep, unexplainable peace settling over your mind, replacing all the anxious thoughts that used to keep you awake. Stay focused on my words right now, for the final blessing I am preparing to speak over your life will completely shift your future. They frequently hear your unique laugh echoing in their mind, and they terribly miss the bright, beautiful smile you always greeted them with. I am making sure that absolutely nothing in this entire world shines as brightly to them as the precious, loving memory of your sweet face. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and their entire soul is aching for your sweet forgiveness. The Lord says. They recently fell to their knees in quiet surrender, honestly confessing to me their deep guilt and asking for a clear sign if it is too late. I swiftly answered their desperate prayer by placing an incredibly heavy, unshakable urgency in their spirit to make things right with you immediately. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are terrified that you might have already moved on. You may have suddenly woken up around 3 in the morning recently, feeling a strange but comforting presence hovering quietly in your dark bedroom. That was me, intentionally waking you up to quietly receive the love they were desperately sending to you through their midnight tears. Do not let your attention wander away, because I am incredibly close to revealing the final step you must take to unlock this joyful reunion. The shiny, false illusion of the world has completely broken for them, and they suddenly realize that chasing worldly thrills only leads to bitter emptiness. They finally understand that true, lasting happiness was always sitting quietly in your gentle hands, waiting patiently for them to simply see its true worth. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are fully ready to commit to you forever. I am rapidly clearing away all the remaining physical and emotional obstacles in the path that stand strictly between you and their safe return. Every single barrier they previously used as a silly excuse to stay away is being completely destroyed by my powerful, protective hand. Listen completely to the end, for I will soon speak the final seal of peace that will totally banish all your remaining doubts and fears. They spend hours just blankly staring at their phone, constantly reading your old messages and wishing they had the required courage to finally type a reply. I am currently breathing total boldness into their weary spirit, pushing them to finally overcome their childish fear of your entirely justified rejection. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are gathering the final strength to press send. Jesus says, you are rapidly approaching the incredibly beautiful moment of true forgiveness, where all the terrible pain of the past simply washes away like dirt in the rain. I am replacing your deep feelings of rejection with a powerful, confident knowing that you are deeply loved, highly valued, and truly irreplaceable. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are coming back to correctly treat you like royalty. I purposely allowed this painful season of harsh separation so that both of your hearts could be fully tested, thoroughly purified, and properly aligned with my will. Now that the difficult test is finally complete, I am swiftly bringing the two halves of this beautiful connection back together in perfect, unshakable harmony. Hold on to my words for just a little while longer, because the secret sign I am about to promise you will happen exactly as I say. They are deeply hitting the absolute rock bottom of their lonely isolation, realizing that a life entirely without you is simply not a life worth living. I let them sink into that dark, quiet place so they would completely understand that you were the true anchor keeping their frantic life steady. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are frantically swimming back to your safe shores. You will soon begin to clearly feel sudden bursts of incredible joy and laughter bubbling up inside you for absolutely no logical reason at all. That beautiful joy is the undeniable spiritual shift occurring, confirming that the season of weeping is finally over and the morning of gladness has arrived. Stay right here with me, because I am preparing to deliver the final instructions on how you must gracefully receive them when they suddenly appear. They have finally made the firm, unshakable decision that they absolutely must take bold action and return to you before they lose you forever. I gave them that sudden, terrifying thought of losing you forever to finally shock their stagnant, frozen heart into taking immediate, desperate action. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and their deep fear of losing you is pushing them forward. The Lord says, the final days of this painful and exhausting separation are finally coming to a rapid end, and the joyful countdown to your sweet reunion has officially begun. I am perfectly lining up the exact day, the exact hour, and the exact minute when they will suddenly reach out and speak your lovely name. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they can no longer bear to wait another single day. You must now consciously choose to completely let go of all your lingering doubts and permanently shut out the negative voices of fearful, skeptical friends. This miraculous reunion is my direct doing, and you must firmly trust that what I have wonderfully joined together, no simple misunderstanding can permanently keep apart. Keep your eyes firmly fixed on my words, because I am just moments away from revealing the profound, final seal of peace for your waiting heart. I am orchestrating the absolutely perfect, flawless moment for them to deliver their heartfelt message, ensuring that you are in the right mood to peacefully receive it. I will make sure their spoken words are truly sincere, incredibly humble, and entirely free of the silly pride that originally ruined your beautiful connection. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and their returning words will be exactly what you need to hear. They completely realize that this incoming apology is their one and only true chance at experiencing lasting, genuine joy in this extremely short, fleeting life. I have made it incredibly clear to their wandering spirit that if they foolishly miss this divine window, they will deeply regret it for eternity. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and they are gripping this final chance with everything they have. The painful past is officially dead and gone, and I am actively breathing fresh, beautiful, vibrant new life into the promising future of your completely restored relationship. I am lovingly removing the bitter sting of the long wait, and I am perfectly replacing it with the overwhelming joy of a totally fulfilled promise. Listen closely as we approach the very end, for I am about to deliver the amazing, undeniable sign you must look for tomorrow morning. Jesus says, "Tomorrow morning, shortly after you finally wake up and begin your normal day, I am going to place a very specific, undeniable sign right in your path. You will unexpectedly see the exact same numbers, the exact same familiar name, or a deeply personal symbol that instantly reminds you of their past love. Your soulmate just realized the biggest mistake of their life was letting you go, and this incoming sign is my personal guarantee that they are moving towards you."